Hello, Deb here today on what is actually Mother's Day. And so for anyone out there watching this who is a mom themselves or who is paying tribute to a mom, we hope that you have the most wonderful day or had the most wonderful day depending on when you are viewing this. Interesting. They've said they made me bring up mothers because the segue is that the Omega would like to speak first today. And of course, the Omega is of Mother, Father, God, the duality of all polarities, both polarities, if you will, Omega being the Mother. So without further ado, let me see if I can drop into channel with her. Them. All right. Greetings, and we wish to announce something rather major and critical at this time. Life, as you have come to know it on your planet, as the humans that you are, or any other species that happens to be tuning in at this point in time, you must be aware that life is changing drastically and dramatically at this time. It may seem to be occurring around you and not directly impacting you, but many of you will already begin to feel the impacts of the changes that are occurring. The changes include those of physical warfare, those of trade wars, cold wars, and then there are also the physical impacts from the earth, Gaia herself. Mother Nature is experiencing increases in volcanic activity, in, they say, celestial activity. Items falling to the planet are on the increase, as well as tectonic changes to the Earth's crust. There are many variances being felt around the planet in terms of changing weather patterns. In fact, these patterns can seem to be completely unpredictable at times. All of these things together will create and are creating some upheavals. Where you have been adept and used to receiving what you need when you need it, to have everything at your fingertips and to have every convenience, you may find yourself lacking for some things. You may find some things taking longer to secure than others. And as we move forward into the future, you may find yourself lacking many conveniences. We are not telling you this to frighten you. These are not truly revelations. These are the basics of information based on what is occurring on the planet of this time. What we are here to do, and what I would like to do for you, is to help you to understand how best to navigate such things. Firstly, you must be aware of yourself. You must be aware of the nature of what sits within your avatar, within your body. And what that is eternal. Your soul, your energy signature, the frequency that is you, that sits within this body, is eternal. What you will be and are experiencing is not a permanent sensation. Do not become fixed in believing that this is all there will be. Remind yourself regularly that you will be fine. You have been fine through discomfort in the past, and you will be fine through these discomforts as well. Let me elaborate on what I mean by the word fine. Your welfare will stay intact. There will be risks to your welfare, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And what is best to take care of yourself is to work upon yourself Practice sitting and breathing. Practice the most simple and basic procedures of recognizing that you are in here, not out there. You are used to focusing your awareness out there, of course, and so out there seems very real to you. And of course you are impacted by the reality of what is happening externally to you. However, you have full control and capability of controlling what is happening in here. Now, I know that you might think this sounds like hogwash, rubbish, whatever your colloquial terms are. But let me put it to you another way. Do we, or do you, not train your soldiers, train the elites to keep their focus and awareness and calmness in all circumstances? There is a reason that there is so much emphasis placed on this training, and that is because to actually act and have the best interest of the self and the others in the unit and those for which they protect intact and working to the highest level of capability, it is necessary to stay calm and focused. It is necessary to take away the emotions that come up, to take away the surges in energy that are difficult to maintain and control, to actually desensitize and get used to the surges of emotions and learn techniques of how to steady them quickly. So I do not speak with you to tell you that it's necessary for you to sit in meditation all day, every day, for this would not be relevant to your life. But for a few minutes a day, you will find true benefit in training your mind to quickly become aware of the internal and control it, regardless of what is happening on the external. This is a very important practice, regardless of your beliefs. Whether you follow a religion and consider this prayer, whether you do not follow a religion and consider this meditation, or whether you wish to consider it none of the above, and simply a new technique arriving just in the nick of time to help you to maintain your balance, your poise, and your ability to think well in uncertain times, in pressure, exuding times, times where things are not feeling normal, but instead are feeling very random and perhaps a little dangerous. And of course, for those times where you are feeling lack, there is so much that can occur within the mind, within the spirit, to overcome such inconveniences, to overcome such difficulties. And this is why we talk about empowering you, helping you to understand the nature of who and what you are and exactly what you are capable of. This seemed a befitting message on this day, known as the Day of the Mother. The mother is she who gives life. The mother is she who's the portal between worlds. The mother is she who works hard to sustain the life into the avatar that it is being brought. And once the avatar is within reach, and now that life is external to her, she works hard to preserve it. Now she teaches you how to preserve your own. She teaches you the nurturing that is important for you, whether you are on a battlefield or whether you are simply trying to walk through your day-to-day life. These techniques that I will share with you, that we will share with you, may be the difference between sustaining yourself, balancing yourself, maintaining your existence, the highest level of comfort and balance possible, and not. These techniques could be the difference between the two. This today is my gift to you, whether you are man, woman, or child, whether you are terrestrial, overhearing, overlooking what is being shared here with humanity. This is my gift to you. Our gift. We are the Alpha and the Omega. It was I who chose to speak today, bringing the energy of the divine feminine. But the gift is from us. Now, it is my turn to hand over. For I have done things in reverse today. We are going to talk more about the design. And for this, we will hand over to Thoth. Greetings, elders, wise ones. Greetings to all of those who follow and listen and wish to learn. We have arrived at a time where we are preparing you for the detail of what has been designed. It is my job to encourage you to pay attention, to listen to the future channels where we explain to you how the Earth type planets and dimensions will work in the first instance, but please understand and know. These are but the initial preparations, the initial organizations and structures that come from the think tanks, that come from the consultations that have been undertaken to this date. And know, please, that as the time arrives, that more and more of the souls are migrated, arrive and begin to exist within these spaces, within the new cosmos, changes will occur. For you are still and will be self-governing. Do not feel that if you disagree with the design of particular aspects of the new civilizations and dimensions, that you are stuck with them. This is not the case. You are still operating on free choice. You are still going to be a large part of creating the communities that you live within. For this will be one of your primary purposes when you are in the new cosmos, in the desired dimension, the dimension that is a match for you at your phase of development. You will indeed influence these designs. And so I stop here to let you know that in the coming days, weeks, and months, we are revealing all of it in full detail. Now, I will not do so today. We have technical difficulties. As discussed, we have a laptop in need of repair. She needs to organize some of the discussions ahead of time with the appropriate slides or photos of some of the work that has been done. For the visuals can provide so much assistance when trying to absorb the context and content. And so I am simply preparing you for what is to come. There will be so much more information. The reason that we share this information with you is to give you not only the insights and preparation, but the hope, so that you will understand why you need to sustain the difficulties and issues that you will be experiencing, why these are being undergone. It is important to say something that was not mentioned, but can be sought in the original recording, albeit difficult to listen to. And that is, none of this is being done to you. These things that are occurring, that you will experience, these discomforts, the migrations from this cosmos to the next, all of the conditions that will be occurring, these are not punishments. These are not things being done to you. These are the result of things that have occurred on the planet, of structures, of systems, of embedded ways of thinking, of programming, of habitual conditions and training, thoughts, patterns, and actions. There is a consequence for every action or inaction, and that is what is being experienced. There is not some angry being or set of beings who are making these things happen as a punishment. I wished to clarify that. For we are you, and you are we. We experience the pain that you do. We have complete compassion for what you are and will experience at this phase of life on planet Earth. And so I leave you with this today, and look forward to welcoming you back when we speak of better systems and brighter days ahead. Thank you. I have been Thoth. Okay. They're telling me that there will be more news too in the future. They'll be bringing us more news about things that are to come. Obviously, they may have to limit some of what they say. Wow. Okay, I wasn't sure where we were going today, and it's been lovely to come to you and to bring these beings through to you, and we're very, very excited. I don't know what you can hear, but we've had dogs barking. We're in an Asian country, and there are roosters crowing. There's all kinds of things that happen around here. They do their prayers every so often, and it goes over loudspeakers. There's all kinds of things happening around us. So it's up to us to get used to our new surrounds too as we travel across the globe and work to bring you this information. So thanks so much for joining us, giving us your time and energy, and we look forward to coming back to you again soon. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so.